Hello, friends. This is Cauldron back with Hades. This is going to be escape attempt number 70. I initially intended to do the aspect of Arthur, but I'm actually I don't think I've really messed around too much with. Definitely not messed around with aspect of Poseidon, but I'm kind of curious about aspect of Nemesis. Let's try this.
I see you.
All right, so we don't need this many things. Yep, 6. Perfect. So just all extreme measures 3.
Keep to yourself, then. Our house is not so great in size, thus boundaries must be set. I shall refrain from entering your chambers, as you shall never again try to enter mine.
That's a deal that most kids would take. All that armor damage.
Aphrodite.
Oh yeah, here we go.
My lady Aphrodite, once more you've graced me with your presence and your favor, which inspired the best from me. Let this modest gift of ambrosia signify I am forever in your debt.
I think she's going to be a fan.
My little godling. I'd say you've honored me more times than I could count, but that would be a lie now, wouldn't it?
Sorry, we have a meter.
So admire your devotion and your perseverance. If ever you do reach us on Olympus, I should very much enjoy getting to know you even better then.
I don't know what context how to take that. Oh, look at her. I like the hair stuff she's got going on. I never really noticed that until now. Oh, you. Oh, you. Sisyphus! Okay, this is the first time I've seen him since I released him. Is he going to be still here, even?
Baldy, look who.
Hello, sir.
Were his chains always undone?
I have good news, sir. I located the contract binding you and bought it out. It's null and void. You're free to go.
Where do you go, though? Elysium?
Indeed. Then does this mean, Prince, then the Fury sisters, they won't come around as often anymore?
No, it means you don't have to be here at all.
Not just that, Sisyphus. You can make your way someplace else where other decent shades reside. You know, somewhere with fewer chains and torture devices and such.
You're much too kind to this old soul, Prince said. The thing is, this is home. For me and Baldy, it is what it is.
Oh, shit.
Though, knowing that the Furies won't be visiting with quite their former regularity, that is a load off. Heavier than Baldy there.
You mean you're really going to stay, even though you don't have to?
I guess you've been here for a long time. Probably used to it.
Is that so odd, Highness? Don't see myself lugging old Baldy out of here besides. And if I were to leave, why, we would not be having these exchanges now and then. I happen to enjoy them quite a bit. Now, here you go, and thank you very much.
Absolutely, and I'm glad that even if you stay here... Oh, the other shade's shocked. I'm glad that even if you stay here, you don't have to be tortured anymore.
Easy does it.
Prophecy fulfilled. Pact broken, Knave King sentence. Hell yeah. Yeah, gifting you. Enjoy, Baldy.
I don't know why I keep doing this, Baldy, yet here we are.
Okay.
Brilliant.
So... Oh, is this now... did that open up Sisyphus the rest? Am I now giving the hearts to Sisyphus himself by giving them to Baldy? Maybe. I didn't notice that time how many there were before I gave that to Baldy. For how is it that this knave forgotten king, stripped utterly of his nobility and subjected to a cruel torture for eternity, can show such grace? Sometimes I think the master's carefree son takes after him, but they have seldom met, not since the master finally understood his son would show this shade no cruelty at all. So yeah, there is Hades. Hades was hoping I would be cruel to him, hoping Zach would be cruel to him. Oh wait, no. This is, I can now give ambrosia to him.
Sisyphus, sir, you helped me selflessly time after time without so much as asking anything in return. Wanted to say I'm very grateful and thought you might like to try this. Here for a special occasion.
Why, Prince, is this... It is. I've not so much as seen a bottle of it, much less sampled it. Thank you so much. Although, with all respect, I cannot rightfully accept such a fine gift.
Unless you share it with Baldy?
Unless? Oh no, you're not making me take something in return. You know this was a gift, not an exchange, sir, right? Wait, what is that?
Wait, do we get a stuffed animal from him?
This, Highness, is a little friend of mine kept tucked away in Baldy's care. Wherever you'll be going next, he'll make a worthy traveling companion. And when he's with you, Baldy and I will be with you in spirit too.
Oh, this is friggin' adorable.
Sir, this is a mint-condition shady you just gave to me. I'm so grateful. I will keep him safe.
Shady. This is going to be Companion Shady. Okay. I'm into it. What? So I got... Where's the Boldy thing? Because I gave a gift to Boldy's. Does that mean Heart of Stone? Okay, so attack damage +3. So it's just a little bonus. I like it.
All right. Bye.
Think I know what you're going to
Ah, damn it. No, Meg. She's trying to say my name.
Do you remember me, Persephone? My name is Zagreus, Prince of the Underworld. Pretty close with Megara, I guess. Try saying Zagreus again for me.
Pretty good. Nice job.
Almost.
I really like this cast for something where I'm so up close and personal.
How'd you been seeing the Fury Megara cousin? I got the impression she was quite a handful, though I guess the same can probably be said of you there, huh? You two have fun.
Thank you, Hermes. Okay, good.
Zagreus, if only you could turn yourself into a woodland creature and just fly or burrow out of there. My Callisto, she can turn into a bear. You ever seen those? Monstrous, furry things. Quite huggable, if they don't kill you first.
I love everything about Artemis right now. Companion Shady. Your summon deals 1,000 damage in an area and drops a smattering of stuff. Okay, so less damage, but more, less damage than Batty, but more recovery.
Nowhere to hide from me.
Oh, perfect. Boom. Didn't even lose deaths to find somebody.
You owe this victory to all your relatives.
I'm okay with that.
There is no escape.
Okay,
Name of
aspect.
Hades.
This breaching slash was so much better than I really was ready to give it credit for. So much better. 300% damage to armor I thought would be like, it'll clear wounds a little bit faster. But no, it saved me a lot of life. It cleared things a lot faster, saved me a lot of... It's the whole best defense is a good offense thing. It's very much an example of that, helping me clear rooms faster and not take as much damage.
Filled with such confidence, the prince neglected to avoid, stepping on a toxic strain of fungus.
Fungus question mark.
You would not have heard of it.
That's a rough buddy. You gonna tell me what's up with Dusa?
What is it, child? I sense that your concern is of a different nature than it usually is. Yet it is veiled to me, somehow.
Oh, it's just... Please don't take this the wrong way, Nyx, but I was worried you were being rather harsh to Dusa. You asked her not to speak to me at all?
I asked she mind her own responsibilities. I fear she forgets herself in this house. Though you have an informal heir, you are the prince, the only son of the Lord Hades, fate-appointed master of this realm. You shall have the company of gods, not severed gorgon heads.
This is surprising to hear from Nyx. It really is.
If I'm so important, shouldn't I be the one to choose whom I get to interact with around here?
You do not fully know your place, my child. The gorgon head most certainly does not know hers. Please focus on your task at hand and leave her be.
This is the first time I've ever disliked Nyx. It's an uncomfortable
Whatever you
feeling.
say.
I don't enjoy it.
A
Do you...
word, Prince?
Ooh, do you have a... Yo, fuck it, I'm talking to you anyway.
You know, it must be pretty handy being able to turn somebody into stone. Is that something you can just do whenever you please? Like, I don't know, sticking out your tongue or something?
Not quite as easy as all that, but not so hard. You have to get yourself pretty worked up and picture what you're seeing like a... Well, like a picture, really. And then, flip, stone statue. It's funny. I used to think everybody could do it.
Probably for the best that we cannot.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm glad we still can talk to her. But that's such a weird thing from Nyx. I get that she's like the keeper of the house and has a very formal role, but it's still very strange.
I need your help with something, lad. As I'm about to risk it all, I think. Will you hear me out?
Hell yes, I will.
Of course, sir. What is it? I'm listening.
The pact I signed with your father. It must be buried somewhere down in the administrative chamber there. I dared not ask that you locate it, out of fear that tampering with it would only make things worse, except...
Time to tamper.
Except that fear is for the weak, Achilles, sir.
That's right.
Indeed. Besides, your father has been more abiding than I expected with how you were able to nullify the Knave King sentence. So perhaps my case isn't a lost cause yet.
I'll speak with Nyx about it the next chance I get. And I'll be careful, sir. I promise you.
You have my thanks.
Okay, here we go. Prophecy foretold.
Prophecy fulfilled.
That's right. End to torment. The son of the god of the dead shall make certain attempts to aid the shade of a crafty king, forced to toil eternally, hefting his boldy in Tartarus.
I guess Sisyphus is even freer than before.
And now we have to find a way to reunite Achilles and Patroclus. The son of the god of the dead shall make certain attempts to aid a great hero who gave up his exalted place in the underworld for the one he loves. Hello friends, this is Coldrun back with Hades. This is going to be escape attempt number 72. I don't know what I want to do. Fists are, it's funny, fists are almost my least favorite weapon at this point. Do I want to keep working on Talos? Or maybe I just want to pump up the regular aspect of Zagreus chance.
Remember your past.
Yeah, let's just try max aspect of Zagreus. 15% dodge chance, nice and defensive. And off we go. Oh, now off we go.
What's life without a little pain?
So no immediate preference on what this is going to be.
Since you finally acted on your pent-up passion for the Fury Megara, yes, little godling? These types of things, they don't escape my notice. And they're always so enjoyable to see.
I'm glad you got to watch, I guess. That's a little bit creepy, but you do you. Okay, what's the Demeter of the day?
Should you achieve your goal and see the surface world, Zagreus, I've but one bit of knowledge to impart. Don't ever fall for mortals. Use them if you must, but do not waste your love on those who waste away.
I wonder if we'll ever meet the farmer that she fell in love with. And now we get to see the freed Sisyphus.
Good morning, or whenever.
Good morning.
Prince, that vintage ambrosia bottle that you gave me, that was the greatest thing I ever tried, I think. Even Boldy enjoyed the stuff.
I wonder if I just dump the bottle of nectar onto Boldy when I give it to
I
him.
thought you'd like it, sir. And so I'm pleased to offer you another. Almost a shame we seldom get such imports from Olympus around here.
Oh, look what the prince has brought for us, Boldy. Perhaps someday we'll have a chance to share some between us.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Oh, one more to go.
How goes it with old Master Thanatos of late, Prince said? Is he at least less stern with you than with the poor mortals he's sent to take in here?
Oh, he's stern with them?
Well, Thanatos is doing all right. Much like my father, I think he feels he has some sort of fearsome reputation to uphold. Or maybe he's perpetually stressed over his work. But he's been well lately.
That's good, I guess. Always appreciated that he ultimately took me in, rather than having to show up here through much more sudden, much more painful means. Didn't stop me from trying to avoid the trip, of course.
Yeah, we're going for Opal.
You got it.
Good to talk to you, Boldy. Have a nectar.
Good seeing you as ever there, Boldy. Indeed.
So let's... what did I get from Boldy this time? 9% cast damage bonus. That's actually not bad. I will take that.
I can use this.
Hey, I got a favor here I mean to ask. Could you maybe persuade the Lady Demeter to ease up on the whole not let anything grow thing she's been going on about?
Is this going to be a duo?
I dare say, my Lord Dionysus, that partaking of less wine for some amount of time might do you good. Regardless, you'll not coax a better crop from me.
Ice wine, your cast, blast, enemy. Yeah, let's do this. That's totally fine by me. I don't think it's great. I don't need it. I don't have, wasn't expecting to go this route, so I think it would be fantastic, especially if I had... that... What's the... Not divine favor, the privileged status. If I had that, that would be fantastic, but even without it, that's okay, I think. Yeah, not having a cast time actually helps a lot with this.
My keepsake powered up.
Special becomes... I have to do this, but special becomes a charge shot that does 50 base damage.
Good as new.
Okay, I'll take it. Oh, prophecy fulfilled. That must be the last one. Oh, thank goodness, a heart. Yes.
Why, look at you there, boss. I recognize that fancy plume you got. Just an iota of my speediness in there. But still, much more than most can do.
Yes! Yes. Bonus to damage. Yes, yes, yes. Prophecy fulfilled. Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one. How much bonus am I gotten from the land?
Zelda withstood the finest of Elysium.
13.2% dodge chance and move speed. It might go up to like 15%. Would I rather have 15% dodge chance and... Let's say 15%, yeah. Would I rather have 15% dodge chance and move speed or an extra life? I'm going to stick with the plume.
No use.
Oh, right.
My keepsakes.
Just kidding. I'm terrified. No, I'm not terrified. I'm going to stick with the plume.
I'm out of here. You're never late, Father.
God of Death always arrives precisely when he needs
Already here? Seems our underworld still has many failings I shall have to deal with after this.
to. Does that mean I've been doing this quickly? Maybe. Whoa. Oh shit. Okay. That went really well.
You bested me. I'll grant you, Zagreus.
Thank you. Good fight.
Do this again.
Yep, see you next time.
Got you. Hermes would be proud.
New record, 22 minutes. Okay. Yeah, Bad News was fantastic, actually, there. No, yeah, Bad News was really helpful in this one.
Beyond this point lies such a horrifying fate that we had better speak no more of it for now.
Oh, no.
Why you?
Rip. Undercooked chicken or something. Something horrible and painful.
Thank you, everyone. You're too kind.
Can I take a towel? I don't think I can towel off. Updated House of Hades. Certainly the house is well enough appointed, and accommodates not just the master, but some of his close associates and aides, myself included. I understand this place existed in a form even before the master settled here, but certainly he has made it his own, and we all feel his influence in every corner. And Tartarus, too. Punishment is all that's left for souls such as these. No more chance of rehabilitation, only suffering. Some miserably toil about, while others receive dedicated, hands-on treatment. Yikes. Courtesy of the master's overseers who ensure Tartarus always retains the reputation that it has.
You're back, huh?
I am back.
I thank you for your blessings, Queen Persephone. Your son and I, we always were quite close, but through all this ordeal we've become rather inseparable.
Damn right we have.
Well, I can see he has better taste than I do, Thanatos. I have a sense of how industrious you are. You just take care of yourself, please. And take care of each other too, all right?
You got it.
As you will, Queen. I mean, all right.
All right.
Poof.
My friend. Zagreus, the most amazing circumstances have occurred. The terms of my employment, they've been altered such that I may visit Asphodel sometimes. May visit her.
Yes!
That's great. Orpheus, what are you waiting for, mate? Go and find your muse out there. You two have lots to catch up on, I think.
I think you're right. I'm so very anxious, I must say. But I must also thank you for this opportunity and for speaking with me all this time. So, how might I repay you?
You don't have to do anything.
Why is it always talk of payment around here? You're my mate, and your songs have lifted many spirits here, including mine. Now go, and make the most of this, will you?
Thank you. I shall.
Oh,
I shall.
I'll see you. Pact broken, singer's gamble. Hell yes.
Achilles, I meant to ask, did you know that Coronach the Heartseeker once belonged to the centaur Chiron? Because one of its aspects is his own. He didn't have it back when you trained with him, did he?
Master Chiron, truly? Ah, of course. He granted me a spear, I think you know. If he possessed one such weapon, why not more? I remember his bow shined like the sun. It was splendid and never missed its mark, though I attributed that to Chiron's extraordinary skill.
Probably a little bit of both.
I'm sure his skill did most of the work.
Ooh, Nyx.
I happen to be looking into our security situation here, just running background checks, that sort of thing, and I was wondering if you could help me locate an old pact signed by Achilles. Nyx. It would mean a lot. Not just to him, but me.
Achilles. We would struggle to put someone comparable in his role. Though, be that as it may. Epsilon Iota Theta.
Yes!
Low Folter. Middle, I believe.
Fucking
Are
A.
you certain about this child?
100%.
Couldn't be more certain, Nyx.
Bless you, Nyx. You're weird for denying me the friendship of Dusa. Or trying to earlier.
Should check the admin chamber for the pact Nyx mentioned.
But I'll just take that as out of context, or out of character.
Buried deep within the archives, holding many binding pacts between Lord Hades and the dead, resides an old agreement. In exchange for services from an extraordinary warrior, for eternity within Elysium, for his dear partner.
This is tricky, though, because you don't just want to burn it up.
Approve a few revisions to that one without
there
his
you go.
I think.
Yeah, you don't want to burn it up because then, for all you know, it could just be as it was supposed to be. Maybe Patroclus gets to Asphodel or something, and Achilles gets to Elysium, and they're still separate. So you have to be careful with how you adjust that. Heroes sacrifice 5 diamonds. No, I'm 1 diamond short. How do I get a diamond? Give me a diamond. 10 nectar. Oh God, no. How many nectars do I have?
Just what I was looking for.
Whew, that was close. What do you have to say?
You voided the contract with our court musician. Used your own authority against me.
So what if I did? Just gives him a bit of a break from time to time. He's still your court musician, isn't he?
He is. And he knows better than to undermine me, I think. Though I suppose the Queen would take your side that he has paid his dues in full by now.
He has, and then some.
He has.
So you're really not going to like that. If you didn't like that, you're not going to like this.
In the name of Hades, the shade of Achilles is hereby no longer barred from visiting Elysium.
Such leniency with binding pacts shall tarnish our good reputation at this rate.
No, it'll tarnish our shitty reputation. It'll improve our reputation for being fair and flexible. There, look at you not here anymore. Oh, I'm so happy. Plus,
who am I to question fate?
We cleared 3 of these. We cleared Musician and Muse, son of the god of the dead, shall make certain attempts to aid a master musician who once failed to whisk his deceased wife from the underworld. 2 Ambrosia.
Eurydice can be happy again.
Son of the god of the dead shall someday earn various legendary boons offered by the Olympians, 1,000 gems.
Greatest boons of the Olympians. What an honor.
And the Twin Fists acquire each of the deadless enchantments for Malphon.
Malphon's always there for the direct approach.
We're getting pretty close on the others, too. What's this one? Oh, yeah, Harsh Conditions. That's actually one I should work on. Hello, friends. This is Colron. I'm back with Hades. This is going to be escape attempt number 73. So, heat gauge to 6. Let's remove middle management and add extreme measures 3. Yes.
Let's see what happens. Here again.
Give me strong drink.
Zag, turns out I am quite the judge of character, and you men have an awful lot of it. I mean, you've given out how much ambrosia now? To all your mates and more?
That's right. That's what it's for. Let's do again. I don't like I don't like either of these, so let's go with strong drink, especially because we get a fountain right now. Oh, Dionysus, nice. Okay. Yeah, we don't have enough money for a purchase, so let's get this.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
All this for someone such as me? You know I'm down here for a reason, don't you, Prince? Not just because your father and good Thanatos don't care for me. Yet, from the very first, you showed me decency I'd not experienced since I was a king. Perhaps not even then.
You deserve it, even if you didn't deserve it then.
Whoever it was you used to be, sir, I believe you've changed. And I'm proud to say that you're my friend. And Boldy there as well. It's odd for me to say, but I am glad you're here. I think I've learned a lot from you about all this.
Well, Your Highness, I'm honored very much indeed. And having you amongst my list of friends makes it perhaps the greatest such a list a fellow such as I has ever had. Isn't that right, Boldy?
Oh, the sparkles on Boldy.
Take it from me, Prince Ed. Boldy concurs.
I believe you.
You guys are great.
Those eyebrows. Ah, he's the sweetest. Bond forged Sisyphus and Boldy.
Must say, Prince Ed, the free life sure does have its perks down here. This place really isn't as bad as it's cracked up to be.
Glad to hear it, sir. But you're still here, the same as ever. Is it really all that different from the way it always was?
I mean, the literal Furies are not literally torturing him.
Well, it used to be I'd have to start heaving Boldy there at any point if the Fury sisters decided to show up. But now, I just get to relax, chat a bit with the other shades, and give you one of these when you're in the area.
Oh, yeah.
No worries whatsoever.
Thank you, good sir.
Thank you. Hello, Fury sisters.
No Meg again.
You
One
know,
of these
Red
days.
Blood, my appointments usually don't come to me, much less again and again. Think I'm here to show you a good time, huh?
Yes.
Electo, I just like to see you menacingly smile. And hey, having to deal with you now and again beats having to fight Meg all the time.
It doesn't.
You think dealing with me beats dealing with that weakling?
It does not. Oh shit. Yeah, that was super quick. This feels like a strong build. This feels very strong.
See you later.
Electo, that she appears to be in questionable terms with her own sisters and is not permitted in the House of Hades due to profane acts of insubordination long past, perhaps is all that needs to be said of her for now. Yeah, she seems like she is a little bit nasty. Okay, that wasn't great.
All these river denizens you've caught, little Hades. It can only mean we share a deep connection, don't you think?
We do.
I with my power over the entire vastness of the seas, and you with the power to ensnare a hapless fish with but a flick of the wrist.
Yeah, those are certainly two things that are very close. This is kind of a mixed bag, so let's just go Tidal Dash, I guess. Tidal Dash is fine. Oh, nice! That opened up Poseidon for Ambrosia. Good, good, good. Oh god, I forgot these were these.
What ho! That is a handsome spear you doubtless claim deceitfully from some more worthy bearer than yourself.
Oh, this old thing. How nice of you to notice. It once belonged to the hero Achilles. A little past your time, but maybe you've heard of him, seeing as he's much more famous than you ever were.
Oh shit, going for the heart.
Dare you say such things to me? I was the greatest king of Athens in my day. The tales of my exploits with Asterius and many other challenges shall long outlive whatever comes of you.
That's possible. Yeah, and this, I feel like I have a lot of room to grow with this build. Nope. Fuck.
Even my wretches don't want you to leave.
And got you. This was a blast. This is one of my favorite runs.
You have your mother's perseverance. How is it that you got this strong? I'll get you yet.
Get you next time, Gadget. Okay. This was awesome. I really like this Achilles run. I really enjoyed it.
Snakes and serpents rank amongst the creatures somewhat known to Zagreus, due to their presence in the underworld. So it is with delight that he approaches one upon the surface, greeting it as a familiar friend. It greets him venomously back, using its fangs.
Betrayed by your love of Dusa.
How? Oh, there you are, Highness.
You are here.
Achilles, your pact with father is officially amended, sir. Specifically, it no longer has any stipulation barring you from entering Elysium during the indefinite term of your employment. On my authority in the name of Hades. Thank you for your service.
This is delightful.
What? Are you... You're serious? I'm able to go. You're right, I feel it. I'm unbound. So I can simply leave right now.
You can.
You can simply leave right now. And might I add, it's about damn time.
This is so wonderful.
Should get going then, although I'm unprepared. I didn't think it would come to this. Not that I had no faith in you, it's just...
Yeah, I get it.
Incidentally, there's this one glade out in Elysium I highly recommend. Go to him, sir. You've waited long enough. Fear is for the weak.
Oh, yes.
Fear is for the weak. Farewell for now, lad. I can't thank you enough.
Farewell for now, sir.
Prophecy fulfilled. Prophecy fucking fulfilled.
I can tell when Mother Nyx is upset, Zagreus, and I know better than to ask her, so I'm going to ask you. What happened?
Is this about chaos?
Probably because Nyx took issue with me chatting with Dusa from time to time. Is that really so unbecoming of me? Not even father seems to care.
Yeah, my friend Carrie suggested that this whole thing is basically, it was meant to happen before I got so far in the relationship with Dusa. Or maybe before he escaped, I don't know. But it feels like out of place and out of time. They're just showing it to me. I'm treating it almost as historical, like this is memories of what happened in the past.
Well, Mother cares, and I for one know better than to question it. None of us would be here were it not for her. If she has a request for you, you honor it.
Not this one.
You're telling me I should just start ignoring Dusa from now on, like you do?
Oh, shit.
You're a god. I'm telling you to learn to act like one.
Even this starts to feel like an older time. Not that lovers can't fight, but...
Child.
Yeah, what do you got?
Child, I know not exactly what you did, but I detected faintly an attempt by Chaos to reach out to me. A message merely at the edges of my consciousness, yet I felt certain it was there. But I could not discern it otherwise. What does Chaos want from me?
This is the Nyx I know.
I think Chaos wishes to re-establish contact with you, Nyx. The two of you drifted apart from one another, so I think I can imagine. I lost touch with Thanatos a while, but that was nothing in comparison to this. Isn't this some way you can reconnect?
Now that the house is strong and this realm orderly, I do not know. But I shall think upon it, child. Leave me, please.
I will, but this feels like your progress too. This is great.
Not now, Zag. Private meeting.
Oh, I was hoping I could listen in.
Don't work yourself too hard, okay, Highness?
Okay, see you, Dusa.
Good chatting.
Okay, what do I want? I 100% know what I want. I forgot to get this last time.
Here you go. You look a bit uncomfortable, Father. Here, why don't you have a seat?
What? What happened to my... another of your foolish pranks.
That's not a prank, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful piece of dog-related furniture. I love it. Worth it. And we cleared some prophecies this time.
That's one prophecy out of the way.
Oh, one prophecy anyway. Find a way to reunite Achilles and Patroclus. Shall make certain attempts to aid a great hero who gave up his exalted place in the underworld for the one he loves.
May Achilles and Patroclus make up for lost time.
Next weapon will be the rail.
Ready, Zagreus?
And I think I'm going to do...
You as multifaceted as anyone.
Let's do Hestia next time. I like these.
Is now complete.
I like these big bopping weapons. Hello, friends. This is Cauldron back with Hades. This is going to be escape attempt number 74. Do I do tight deadline? I don't think I want to do tight deadline. Routine inspection sounds like it'll be nasty. Forced overtime sounds like it'll be nasty also. Let's just do forced overtime. And see how bad that is. It'll be pretty bad, I'm guessing.
What's life without a little pain?
Okay, good.
Right there.
You've never even seen the woods, have you? I hope you do someday. You could meet Callisto and the others. It's quite beautiful and green and calm. It's... Anyway.
I love how sincere Artemis is. She's great.
Uncle Poseidon, sometimes I wonder what my life would have been like had you been part of it sooner. Your encouragement, your enthusiasm, it means a lot. To you, this Ambrosia's been to hell and back.
He has been helpful.
But isn't this a kingly offering indeed, my little Hades? I know how difficult it must have been to get, so distant from Olympus as you are. I'll never understand how come your father's cruel to you. For if you were my son, I would be proud. Proud anyway, but you get the idea.
I do get the idea. Oh, bond forged. Okay. We forged the bond.
If you should ever make it here, nephew, know this. I shall be pleased to stand in for the father figure I can tell you never really had. We can engage in all sorts of aquatic competitions, solve riddles, visit the sea nymphs. Oh, it would be great, wouldn't you think?
I'm defensive of Hades, but I get that you don't see... Like, I've presented a very specific image of him to you, so I appreciate it.
I'm back, Meg.
Nice hearing, Zagreus. Maybe I should have thought twice before giving you a thing like that.
You shouldn't have.
Why? Because the gift you generously gave me may end up being instrumental in your own demise? Sounds straight out of one of those tales the mortals like to go spreading around.
It does have a very Greek myth sort of feel to it.
They like it when best laid plans fall completely to pieces, don't they? You better grow to like it too.
Oh, shit. Oh, actually, that's fantastic.
You're good.
You're good, too.
Strictly business.
That was fast. Okay.
Got all your father's lifeless wretches hot and bothered going all out, all because of that forced overtime condition of his. Isn't that right, cuz? Well, if they're interested in getting things done quickly, I'm sure you can oblige them.
That's right. He would like this pact. Oh, fuck. Maybe I got hit by the arrow. That seems likely. Your piercing fire. Is this the last one? Your attack pierces foes and deals 50% damage to armor. That sounds great. Prophecy fulfilled. Hell yes. Okay. Yeah, let's get Poseidon 450.
Business.
Let me just say, nephew, that money-hoarding boatman best be fair with you.
Very fair.
Because I'd hate to see anything happen to that little boat of his.
Yeah, no, he's good. Don't hurt him, please. Okay.
What does one offer to the god of wine? The very best is what. And down here, this is it, mate. I'm grateful I've got some of your spirit in me. To have such a connection with you despite all the distance between us.
Zag, I cannot believe what you're offering to me. Ambrosia, man, for me? And talk about a bottle that has seen some wild days and nights. I mean, if it got all the way to you down there, only to come back up. You know what? I'm saving it till we can share it here.
I mostly dislike you, but there are definitely parts of you I do like. Oh, bond forged with Dionysus. There we go.
keep you from your parchment work.
Ah, there you are, boy. I was beginning to think I'd need a thicker cloak.
Did I not do? I did. Maybe I didn't do this quickly. That's why he's saying that.
Observe.
That was faster than I expected. Okay.
I'm not as limber as I used to be. Well, you.
Something of something used.
Again, you.
Good fight. See you at home.
See you at home. In the name of someone very sore right now.
Yeah, so the heart rend, I think, probably didn't help too much, but sometimes it helped titanically. Yeah, it was 30 minutes. Not a great clear time, but okay. There we go.
He cannot kill me like this every time, believes the underworld prince. He shall eventually have no more ideas. But the prince, as often is the case, is wrong.
No, wait!
So it's really just Homer who's like doing the killing at this point. Very Stranger Than Fiction, like that great. I think it's a great Will Ferrell movie, one of my favorites. Personal favorite romantic comedy. Ooh, what's going on here?
I think that I can find the lounge well on my own, Hypnos. Oh, wait. What is this? Did you just ask me out?
Me? No. I'd never even think to do that, miss. I mean, you have your station, and I have mine. We're from two different worlds, you could say. Fated never to be seen together much.
I don't know that you're her type.
Every time I talk to you, you somehow take it as a compliment. Is that correct? Then let me give you some advice for once. Stop being an idiot.
Yeah, that's not unexpected from her.
I'll give it a shot.
Alas.
Zagreus.
He did it again.
Come here a moment, please.
Oh, what do you got? What do you got for me?
All right. We've matters with Olympus to resolve. They don't know I'm here, most of them, besides
Progress?
Zeus, maybe Athena. They think you're Nyx's son rather than mine, and that your goal is still to join them on their mountaintop.
Right.
What a mess. What can we do? The gods of Olympus have all been very good to me for the most part. I don't feel great about deceiving them. They keep trying to help me escape.
Right?
What can we do? We can make peace with them, and let them know the truth. So much of it as they would tolerate. Diplomacy is not your father's strong suit. But I'm going to need you two to do exactly as I say.
Oh, you got it.
Yes, Mother. So what do you intend to do, and how do I fit in?
Yeah, and you know that you're the only one who... No, Hades lived among them, but you lived among them on Olympus. Hades has not.
We're going to invite all of them to a little family gathering. Here. And you shall personally deliver them their invitation, Zagreus.
Okay.
Mother, are you serious? So we're just going to have a bash with them, and they'll just see you after all this time and be fine with everything?
No, but I trust her.
They certainly shall not be fine with everything. But Hades and I will be prepared to tell them what they need to hear. Don't worry. I shall do the talking.
I assume you're very good at that.
What are you going to say?
Oh, you know. That we met, fell in love, eloped, had a child. A child who, once grown, sought desperately to reconnect with his extended family. To the chagrin of his grim lord father.
That's all true. As individual statements, at least.
Yeah.
Fortunately, our loving and dutiful son at last persuaded his mother and father to reveal their secretive relationship and make an effort to rejoin their great family.
Hades is scribbling furiously, trying to ignore this.
Your mother won't be happy that you left.
Yeah.
I'll deal with her. Perhaps I'll have to visit her and the rest of them from time to time, if that's what it shall take.
6 months of the year?
But I'll be back. I have no choice. Did you know that if you eat the seeds of an underworld pomegranate, then you cannot leave for 1 month out of the year per seed?
Is she gonna use this like myth as an excuse for why she can't stay? Why she can't just totally leave?
What? No, I never knew that.
It's bullshit, isn't it? And this is what she's gonna go with.
Neither do they.
This is amazing.
How soon is this family gathering you have in mind going to take place?
Soon after you invite them all, I hope. Now go. And trust in me, all right? We have a lot to learn of trust, I think.
I think you're right.
I know what you mean. I'll let you know when it's done.
Prophecy fulfilled. Prophecy foretold. So we have to give invitations. Does that mean just like see each of them once?
Whatever you did to my blasted seat is of no consequence to me. From my vantage point, I can't even see it. A foolish prank and waste of valuable resources, nothing more.
It's weird that he's calling it a prank. It's not a prank at all.
It's more for everybody else than you, Father. Think of it as a tribute to Cerberus. Besides, you really should think about changing up the look of this place from time to time. Keep things fresh.
The limitless work keeps things fresh enough as it is. Though if making aimless changes in this house is how you choose to spend your limitless time, I'll have no part of it.
Works for me.
Yeah, I think that's okay. Division of labor and all.
You are consorting with the severed Gorgon head, my child. Despite my wishes that you maintain respectful distances between yourselves.
She's my friend, Nyx. Look, I love you very much. You know I do, except you cannot choose my friends for me. I can't allow that. I know you don't trust her. Don't you trust me?
I don't think it's about trust.
I do. Then very well. But understand that your relationship with her does not preclude the need for her continual improvement with respect to her responsibilities.
She wouldn't allow that. Dusa is more driven in her work than pretty much anyone I know.
She'll be fine. No one works harder than Dusa.
Great Hall. How can we buff up the Great Hall? A treasure boatman. Set solid gold sculptures near the pool of sticks. Let's do it.
Contractor, I have another job. These ought to add a little sparkle each time I revive from the pool of sticks.
Such an ignoble way to step into this house needs no adornment.
I think it does. Yeah, he's visiting.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Prince, is it really true about Miss Meg and you? I mean, that you're, because if so, I want you to know. I'm just so happy for the two of you. That's wonderful, you two. I'm so glad.
She's so sincere and so genuine.
Thank you, Dusa. I know you and Miss Meg are close, so I am grateful that we have your blessings. Though we're kind of not out in the open with it necessarily, so if you please, just keep it quiet for us, would you?
Oh, you better believe it. I will tell nobody whatsoever. No. I'll just be very, very happy to myself. All right then. Bye.
That single tooth emote, that single tooth sprite for her is one of my favorites in the game.
Bye.
Anything in the garden? Oh, I'll bet this is where the party's gonna be. This is probably where we can actually get to meet the other gods, like in here. I'll bet that's what happens.
It was bound to happen, really.
Family reunion. Someday deliver Queen Persephone's personalized invitations to each Olympian so they might gather for a significant announcement. Okay. Adamant Rail, 200 gems for that.
You and I have been through a lot.
Acquire each of the Daedalus enchantments for Exegriff and the Queen's plan. Inspire Queen Persephone to develop a plan that might settle the score between the House of Hades and Olympus. 5 diamonds.
Out, but so does any decent plan, I guess.
So Stygian Blade only needs one more. Harsh conditions we made some progress on. We now need routine inspection, tight deadline approval process, and underworld customs. It was this thing, the Prism Sphere Revolting.
Let's go with this one then. Now this is just the sort of outlandish purchase that makes me briefly feel slightly better about myself.
I pity those who have depended on our lounge for its formal, understated atmosphere.
Yeah, this is pretty bad. This is pretty terrible. And that's going to be it for me for now. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all later. Okay, bye-bye.